When Words Become Music, The Life and Soul of Adele, Part 2.
Adele became a mother on October 19, 2012, when she welcomed her son, Angelo, with her then-partner, Simon Konecki. She was at the height of her global fame, yet her priorities changed the moment she held him in her arms. She later said that his birth completely shifted her perspective on life. "It was as if my whole life had been building up to meeting him," she once shared. For Adele, motherhood was not just a new role, it was a rebirth. Despite her success, she did not want her child to grow up in the shadow of celebrity. She chose to raise Angelo in a quiet and private environment, far from cameras and headlines. Adele and Simon agreed early on that their son deserved a normal, peaceful childhood. While the world knew her as an international superstar, at home she was simply mom. She spent her days changing diapers, singing lullabies, and watching cartoons, ordinary moments that she later described as the most extraordinary of all.
Adele's journey as a mother deeply influenced her art. Her third album, 25, released in 2015, reflects a woman looking back on her past and longing to connect with who she once was before fame and motherhood. The album's nostalgic tone captures the feeling of growing up and realizing how quickly time moves when you have a child. But it was her fourth album, 30, released in 2021, that truly revealed the emotional depth of her motherhood. Written during her divorce from Simon Konecki, 30 became a heartfelt message to Angelo, a way for Adele to explain her choices and emotions. She once said that the album was like a conversation with her son, helping him understand that leaving the marriage was not about giving up, but about choosing truth and happiness. The song My Little Love stands out as one of the most intimate pieces Adele has ever shared. It includes real voice recordings of her talking to Angelo about her sadness and confusion after the separation. Her gentle tone, her honesty, and the vulnerability in her voice show a mother trying to be strong while facing her own pain. The song captures the depth of a mother's love, the desire to protect her child from hurt, while teaching him the meaning of honesty and healing.
Even as one of the most famous women in the world, Adele always places motherhood above fame. She arranges her tours, interviews, and work around Angelo's life, ensuring that he remains her top priority. She has said many times that being a mother keeps her grounded and humble. Fame may bring applause, but Angelo brings her peace. Adele often describes her son as her greatest blessing and the light of her life. When she is with him, she is not the Grammy-winning artist or the global icon. She is just his mom, cooking breakfast, helping with homework, or walking him to school. Their relationship is built on love, laughter, and trust. As Angelo grows older, he is beginning to understand who his mother is. Adele once shared a sweet moment when he saw fans cheering for her and said, "People really like you, Mom." It made her laugh, but it also reminded her that her son sees her not as a celebrity, but as the person who tucks him in at night and tells him everything will be okay.
The Legacy of a Mother's Love.
Adele's love for Angelo extends beyond their home. It flows through her music, touching millions of hearts around the world. Through her songs, she teaches listeners about the power of love, honesty, and resilience. She has said that she wants her son to grow up proud of her, not for her fame, but for her courage and kindness. Every decision she makes, whether personal or professional, is guided by the question, would this make Angelo proud? Motherhood has not only softened Adele's heart, but also strengthened her spirit. Her journey as a mother shows that love can heal even the deepest wounds. It reminds us that true success is not measured by money or fame, but by the love we give and the lives we touch. Her son, Angelo, gave her life new meaning and inspired her to be more honest, brave, and human than ever before. Through every lyric and every performance, Adele carries the heart of a mother who loves unconditionally. Her voice may fill stadiums, but her most beautiful songs are the ones she sings softly to her son. And while the world may remember Adele for her timeless music, she will always remember herself first as what she truly is, the proud mother of Angelo.
How Adele built her empire.
Adele's success has never been just about her voice. It's also a story of brilliance, business acumen, and quiet power. In July 2012, she made her mark on Forbes' list of the world's highest-paid celebrities under 30, ranking 6th with an impressive £23 million, earned between May 2011 and May 2012. Just a few years later, she soared even higher. In both 2016 and 2017, Adele claimed the number 2 spot on Forbes' list of the world's highest-paid women in music, earning a staggering $80.5 million and $69 million, respectively, proof that her influence stretched far beyond the stage. Behind the scenes, Adele runs her own business empire through 2 companies, Melted Stone Limited and Melted Stone Publishing, which manage her music and creative ventures. Even during her time away from the spotlight, her success never stopped. In 2017, official company documents revealed she earned $11.2 million in royalties from record sales, after taxes, despite not releasing any new music that year. It was a quiet reminder that Adele doesn't need to chase the charts. Her art continues to sing for her, even in silence.
When it comes to real estate, Adele's taste is as rich and soulful as her voice. In 2012, she and her then partner, Simon Konecki, fell in love with a $3.4 million Art Deco villa in Port Slade, just outside the charming seaside towns of Brighton and Hove. The home, full of vintage character and ocean breezes, became their retreat until Adele sold it in 2016 for $3.7 million. That same year, she made a bold move into London's exclusive Kensington neighborhood, purchasing 2 stunning side-by-side houses, one for $7.7 million, and the other for $7.3 million, with dreams of turning them into one spectacular home. Always family-oriented, she also bought her mother a warm and inviting house in West London for about $817,000. In 2013, Adele lived like rock royalty for a while, renting Paul McCartney's sprawling 12,000 square foot former mansion. 2 years later, she set her sights across the Atlantic, purchasing a Mediterranean-style Malibu mansion for $5.2 million, a sun-drenched escape she later sold in 2017 for $4.8 million. But that was only the beginning of her American property story. In 2016, Adele began building her very own mini neighborhood in a private Beverly Hills gated community, starting with a $9.5 million home she purchased from legendary TV producer Don Mischer. Around the same time, while performing at Madison Square Garden, she lived like a New York star, renting NBA player Darren Williams' chic Tribeca apartment for 3 weeks at a cool $60,000 per month.
Back in England, Adele and Konecki added a touch of countryside charm to their portfolio in 2017 with the $5.3 million Tudor-style Ridge Hill Manor, located near East Grinstead. As her career soared, so did her real estate ambitions. In 2019 and 2021, she added 2 more Beverly Hills mansions to her growing collection, one for $10.65 million and another for $10 million, the latter previously owned by Nicole Richie and Joel Madden. And in February 2022, Adele made headlines once again with her most glamorous purchase yet: Sylvester Stallone's 21,000 square foot Beverly Park estate in Los Angeles, a $58 million dream home fit for a superstar.
The singer behind the generosity.
Adele's heart has always been as powerful as her voice. Throughout her career, she has used her fame not only to fill concert halls, but also to make a difference in people's lives. Her journey of giving began early, or in 2007 and 2008. She took the stage at London's Union Chapel for the Little Noise Sessions, intimate charity concerts whose proceeds supported MenCap, an organization dedicated to helping people with learning disabilities. That same spirit of compassion carried her across continents. In July and November 2008, she performed at the Keep a Child Alive Black Ball events in both London and New York City, standing alongside global icons to raise awareness for children and families affected by HIV. In September 2009, Adele joined the VH One Divas concert at the Brooklyn Academy of Music, performing to benefit the Save the Music Foundation, which helps restore music programs in schools. Just a few months later, in December, she opened John Mayer's second annual holiday charity review at the Nokia Theater in Los Angeles with a soulful 40-minute set, a night where her music met a mission to give back. Her generosity only grew as her fame soared. In 2011, Adele offered a free concert for Pride London, supporting the LGBTQ+ community and celebrating love in all its forms. That same year, she moved audiences to tears during the UK's comic relief Red Nose Day, performing Someone Like You in support of those in need.
Adele has also been a devoted supporter of MusiCares, a charity founded by the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences to assist musicians facing hardship. She performed at the MusiCares charity concert in Los Angeles in 2009 and later donated signed items for their fundraising auctions in 2011 and 2012. During her Adele Live North American tour, she turned compassion into a backstage rule, requiring every visitor to contribute at least $20 to SANS, a UK charity offering support to families affected by the loss of a baby. In June 2017, following the tragic Grenfell Tower fire in West London, Adele showed her kindness not with cameras, but with quiet humanity. She attended a local vigil, blending into the crowd to comfort grieving residents. A few days later, she visited the Chelsea fire station with cakes in hand, sharing tea and heartfelt thanks with firefighters. Station manager Ben King recalled, "She came in, had a cup of tea with the watch, and joined us for the minute silence." Later that month, during her first Wembley show, Adele urged her fans to channel their love into action, asking them to donate to the victims rather than spend money on overpriced wine. Through every note and every act of kindness, Adele has shown that her true greatness lies not only in her music, but in her compassion, humility, and unwavering humanity.
Queen of Soul.
Few artists have captured the world's heart quite like Adele. From the moment her voice first broke through the airwaves, she wasn't just a singer, she was a force of nature. The Seattle Post-Intelligencer crowned her the Queen of Soul, honoring her meteoric rise as a soulful singer-songwriter whose voice seemed to hold centuries of emotion. Vogue and Vanity Fair affectionately dubbed her the Queen of Hearts, a title that perfectly reflected the way her music spoke to human vulnerability and love in its purest form. By 2014, Adele was already considered a British cultural icon. Her name uttered in the same breath as William Shakespeare, Queen Elizabeth II, David Beckham, J.K. Rowling, the Beatles, Charlie Chaplin, and Elton John. For millions around the globe, she wasn't just a pop star from London. She was Britain, soulful, sincere, timeless.
Throughout the 2000s, Adele was credited with reviving the struggling music industry at a time when digital streaming had changed everything. Richard Russell, founder of XL Recordings, praised her for reshaping the way women were viewed in music, proving that artistry, not image, could command the world's attention. The New Yorker called her the most popular living soul singer in the world when she was only 27. Writing for Vulture, Gillian Mapes described her as one of the first plus-size female icons to reach the highest levels of success without ever being reduced to the punchline of a joke. Adele, as Time journalist Sam Lansky wrote, is a voice for every generation. She bridges the gap between pop's golden past and its digital present, a singer who dares to sound classic when everyone else is chasing trends, while others tried to outdo one another with production and shock value. Adele's secret was her simplicity, her courage to stand still and let her voice carry the truth.
Billboard credited her with reviving the global music industry in 2011, calling her a preternaturally gifted singer and songwriter with a leave-it-all-on-the-floor approach to performing, yet with an earthy, relatable, and unassuming charm. Publications like Junkie and Consequence of Sound praised her for ushering in a new era of authentic pop, proving that heartfelt emotion could still top charts. Her album 21 not only redefined heartbreak, but also breathed new life into the breakup ballad, inspiring a new generation of artists like Olivia Rodrigo to wear their hearts on their sleeves. By 2021, the Daily Telegraph aptly described her power. A new Adele album isn't just a release, it's a global cultural event. Rolling Stone echoed the sentiment, noting that she has written more modern pop standards than anyone else of her generation, each single an instant classic. Her legacy continues to be written in bold letters. Rolling Stone placed her at number 22 on its 2023 list of the 200 greatest singers of all time, while The Times ranked her the second best singer of the 21st century. Consequence called her voice athletic and authentic, an unapologetic powerhouse with a rare emotional depth. And in 2019, Insider named her among the top artists of the decade, celebrating her for breaking through in an era dominated by ultra-club happy pop and paving the way for a more honest, soulful sound in modern music.
When the music pauses.
After a remarkable era of residencies and touring, Adele has announced that she will be stepping back for a while. She revealed in a recent interview that she has no immediate plans for new music, declaring, "I don't have any plans for new music at all. I want a big break after this, and I think I want to do other creative things. Just for a little while." Her forthcoming schedule still includes completing her current commitments, but once those are wrapped up, Adele intends to shift her focus away from performing and recording. She shared at the close of her Munich residency that she will not see you for an incredibly long time once the final shows in Las Vegas are complete. In the space she's creating for herself, she plans to explore other creative avenues and reclaim more privacy. She admitted she misses aspects of life before fame, saying that while she loves making music, she doesn't enjoy being famous. The two don't always align.